touch could be dangerous. So run if you hear the sound, cause that's how we howl. That's how we howlin', growlin', wildin'.
Welcome back, folks. I've got a few things to share today. First of all, I've got this new figure. It barely fits in screen because I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit larger than the average figure I bought. But one of my local shops had this on sale, and I don't have a Bonnie figure, so I figured I'd pick that up. I'm going to open that up and show you what it looks like. I've got another set of third-party cards. Again, got this on eBay, fairly cheap, probably like 12 bucks or so. It looks like, actually this one looks like it's from Japan. There's some Japanese writing on the back. Usually they come from China and they're full knockoffs, but you know, I don't know what to expect. I didn't see any samples of the card, just kind of saw the box, thought that was interesting. I wanted to show you this real quick too, just in case you saw it and you were curious as well. I picked these up just kind of not knowing what to expect. It's just another type of card sleeve. It is from UltraPro, which is a pretty big company in the business, and it's, you know, as stated, it's first of its kind. So I wanted to get that and share that with you, and this is an example of what it is. It's got a little thin flap on it. As the box says, it's actually thicker on the back side than on the front, so the front's kind of thin, and it's definitely thinner than a top loader, much thinner than a top loader. But you know, I don't even know if the market needed this, to be perfectly honest. My thoughts are kind of up in the air, I guess, to be honest. When I opened it and saw what these sleeves look like, I immediately thought I'll probably just use them as mailers. When people buy cards, I'll probably use this as one of the ways to seal it and mail it off in an envelope. So probably not something I'm going to put to use other than when I sell cards, at least at this point. That's my thought. Let's do the cards last. I'm going to open this box first, and it is kind of big for the space that I have here, so I don't know if I can actually open it on camera, but I will open it and show you the contents. It is let's see, there is a seal on it. There's tape all the way around it, actually. Okay, there we go. This, I don't think that I have any from this line, the Glitter and Glamorous line. I've seen it a lot, but they are a little bit more expensive. I would say they normally go for 35-40 bucks, but this one was 25% off of 35, so I decided to go for it. Let's see if I can do some of this on camera. Actually, very typical for these types of figures. The packaging is, there's usually some kind of support piece inside that kind of keeps the figure from rattling around. Other than that, it's just in plastic. As you can kind of see around here, I've been hanging on to the boxes, but they're starting to take up a little too much space. I'll probably start chucking these boxes here pretty soon. And then at some point I probably won't even be keeping all of these. They're just too many and taking up too much space. So as little shows come up that I can do, I'll probably start selling these off, and probably at a reduced price, just because I won't have the box anymore at this point, and they are opened and unpackaged. So one thing I didn't see from the box pictures that I like about certain figures is I tend to like them more when they're like these, where they just kind of stand free, you know, or they have something about them, like this Luffy sitting on the ground, that Robin is in a chair, you know, Kuzan there's on his bike. It's kind of a bummer when they actually have a big black base to them. So I usually try and avoid those. Trafalgar here's got his box. It just, you know, to me, it kind of takes away from the whole aesthetic when they're on a little black plastic base. This is man, this one's I don't know if you can see this here, but her hand is literally right at the back of her neck. So I guess she's supposed to be holding her hair in the back, but it's kind of a pain to get that around there. See the box, see which way her face is supposed to be pointing. Oh, she's supposed to be looking through her hair there. Yeah, it's kind of a pain, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, the base is not too bad, but it's just takes away from any realism. I don't know where that goes, to be honest. Let's see, there's one hole there. Usually the ones that aren't third party, the legit ones, are a little bit better fitting, but this one doesn't seem to fit very well either. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do with this one as far as in the collection, because it dwarfs all my other figures. And I don't, like I said, I don't really like when the base is like that. So kind of got enticed by the fact that it was 30% off or 25% off, whatever it was, and it was a little underpriced to begin with. I think this one normally goes for $40. It was marked down to 35, and then some off of that. So anyway, not a bad figure, but I prefer to stick with these figures that are roughly the same size, so they don't. I mean, obviously, this one really stands out there. Okay, let's get on to the cards. Again, I have no idea what these look like. I don't know how many cards are in this box. In fact, I don't know where I just set it down. Oh, all right, let's see what we have here. If you didn't see, just a week ago or so, I opened 3 different third-party boxes, and a couple of them were pretty nice. The vendor that I bought them from doesn't have any more. Otherwise, one of them I probably would have got some more, to be perfectly honest. I can show it to you. If it's around here. Oh, it's this one. Oops. Man, I'm just hitting everything here. So this one, even the box was kind of fancy. There's not a lot of cards, but I kind of prefer that. The sets that have fewer cards, but the cards are a little fancier, are overall just nicer. So if you're curious about that, you can go back and take a look at that video. I got some cool looking cards out of that. And so I'm hoping for something similar out of this one. Let's see, we've got, oh, okay. We've got a theme going here. It's the Emperor's now, Buggy, Teach, and Luffy. So that kind of places the era. And inside the boxes, got its own decorations too. looks like, let's see here. Put that there for now. That's an even shot. But so let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of Luffy in Gear 5. There's a special pack like on top of the left side, and I think the same theme. So yeah, 6 packs of Gear 5 Luffy, and then a special pack with Ace and Marco. So I'll leave those till the end. Hopefully, it looks like, wow, yeah, there's a very thick single card, I think, inside. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna probably just scissor these guys and keep the packs intact. Yeah, I've got high hopes for this. Usually when the presentation of the box is nice and the packs are nice, it leads to cooler cards inside. So, oh man, I keep hitting the phone. I can't get around this. Wish I had a better way to set up my phone here so I don't bump it all the time, but oh, that's interesting. I wouldn't even say that looks like Luffy. Doesn't that look like Usopp? But it's a Dead or Alive Monkey D. Luffy card. I don't know what's going on there. I don't remember if they switched bodies or anything. That seems odd to me. Looks like there's, wow. Yeah, that card is super thick. So there was only 2 cards in that pack. Here's the other one, Marines. Very nice quality cards though. The front card was much thicker than the back card, but and then we have Sunny as the logo on the back. Yeah, I'm gonna just put these back in the sleeves as I go. Again, really high quality on these cards. Looks like a Whitebeard's weapon. This one's designated a BR, whatever that is. So we've got kind of a theme going. The first card is a special card, and the back is kind of a scene from the anime. Got a cartoony looking Robin. Kind of a cool card. I don't know, a QR. I don't know how rare a QR is. Sometimes you can kind of tell from the box. Let's see. No, nothing here. Looks like we got no information. Sometimes, even if you can't read the Asian writing, Japanese or Chinese, there's a list, and so you can kind of gauge that the cards on the top or the designations on the top are less rare, and they get more rare towards the bottom, but not these. Another BR, I don't know what that means, but BR08. Cool scene from the anime there. Alright, halfway through the regular cards. Yeah, nothing on the back of the pack that helps either. It is Japanese writing though, so these cards look like they're from Japan, which is less rare. Usually they do come out of China. Shanks. This card for some reason is super thick, and it's a little bit warped, but TGR One Piece Sir Crocodile. Interesting. The downside is these won't even fit in sleeves or my binder, so I don't know how I'm gonna keep them. I have a binder for all my third-party One Piece, but some of these really thick ones won't even fit. Laboon. That's a cool card. Marine again. I think that was a duplicate. Nami. That's cool. Got a Nami and a Robin in the little cartoony style. Pretty funny. I don't really remember that, but they're all got some weird expressions on their face there. What is this? CR, it's a new one. Is that? Can't really tell. Maybe one of Nami's weapons, and who has a weapon with a sword with a end of a cane on it? I don't even know. Another BR from Alabasta. SSR. Usually these third parties have SRs and SSRs. That's pretty common. Another QR. So we got all three. Luffy, Nami, and Robin of the little cartoony style. It's kind of a cool little set. Alright, down to the last two cards, the special inserts. High Hopes. So we have one with Ace and one with Luffy, Law, and Kid. Alright, let's go with the Ace first. Ace and Marco first. Feels like one card. Yep. A super fancy Nico card. What is the designation? CM, I guess? Don't know what that means. CM05. YKCM05. We got another Robin card there. And the last one with the worst generation pack. SOG. Oh, it's kind of a... Let's see if I can get this to show up on camera. It's one of those ones where you flip it and it shows you a different picture. Oh, okay. There we go. So it's Ace. Hopefully that's showing up. Ace just standing from the waist up, and then you rock the card back and forth and you get Ace in his hat. Really cool card, actually. The Ace didn't come out of the Ace pack though, so there's no continuity there, but yeah, it's a cool card, an SOG. from whatever this set means. I think, yeah, it's just a double image, a split image. So hopefully you can see that ace standing and then ace a headshot profile. Really cool. Yeah, again, sometimes I decide I want to go back and get another box of these when I get them on eBay, but they usually don't have a lot. I don't know, they're obviously importing them from China or Japan, and it's usually limited supply, so sometimes it takes a month to get it, and then by the time I get it and open it here on the channel, I think, wow, I might want some more of that, and they're gone. So that's the chance I take. I don't want to risk buying multiples when I don't know what I'm going to get, but that's the problem. Sometimes I get something I really like, and then I can't get any more. Anyway, thanks for watching. My box of PRB Japanese, my case of PRB Japanese is literally still in limbo, still being held hostage by FedEx. It still says it's in the system. It says it's, gone back to the original facility in Rockland, which is about 40 minutes from me, but they're not updating it. I asked them to hold it at a facility so I can come pick it up, and they're just, I don't know, maybe it got lost on the truck. Maybe the guy who originally put it out for delivery is not actually getting it back to where it's supposed to be, but FedEx is just hosing me on this. And it's, $400 worth of cards just sitting there in FedEx's hands, and they're not cooperating. So again, moral of that story, and it's been like 3 videos I've mentioned this, at least in California, don't use FedEx if you're shipping to somebody. They're the only company that gives me problems out of all of them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.